Hey you guys, happy Sunday. It is me, Sky with Chase Recovery House. And today's video is going to be a little bit different from our WTF series. We are going to talk about only three expectations you should have when having a BBL. So let's get started. It's about to get real. Okay guys, let's jump right on into the nitty-gritty and the girl chat. So many people, when they have a BBL, they do so much research, right? They ask their friends, they go to YouTube, they may have even found my page and watched my videos and everything of the such, right? Which is phenomenal. Research is very, very great. I advise that. I would rather talk to someone who has done research and kind of just knows what procedure that they're having done versus someone who just is like, I'm just getting it just to get it. I don't know anything about it. Like, that's just not a smart move to me. So researching and like kind of finding out about your procedure and what, it entails is a very good thing. Claws. I want you guys to take all of that information that you're researching and kind of sit it to the side. Just have it as a sidebar, extra knowledge. Do not get married to the experiences that you may hear that your friends have, or you may read, or you may YouTube, or any of the such. Do not get married to that. That may or may not be your experience. So the top three things that I think that you should expect when having a BBL are, number one, you are going to have to lie on your stomach for 3 weeks minimum. All right. I think when people hear that or they read that or they see that, that kind of grazes over their head and they're like, oh yeah, like I can stand, I can get down on my knees. Like that's great. That's not going to be a problem. The little intricacies that people do not take into factor is that you're going to have to eat on your stomach. Your neck is going to get cramped because you're going to be in this hyperflexed position. Your stomach may hurt because you're lying on your stomach and you just had liposuction in that area. You may be on your knees, your elbows that will be raw. People don't think about these. And the number one thing is you may not even be a stomach sleeper. So therefore, that may be a real big challenge for you. So when day 2 or day 3 comes, you're over it and you still have such a long ways to go. So expect to be on your stomach. Don't expect to just the mere driving or sitting. No, this is a 24-hour type of change, which is very, very drastic for someone who we've been eating and we've been sitting and we've been doing all these things with our butt, but now we cannot do those things. So if you're not a stomach sleeper, I'd advise you to start sleeping on your stomach just to see how it feels, just to see how comfortable you are. And start expecting that you're going to have to be in this position. So figure it out, okay? Number 2, the second thing that I think you should expect when having a BBL is that you will be in pain. I love setting expectations and I love to kind of prepare my guests and just anybody in general of the pain that they are going to experience. Now, there's a pain scale. If anybody knows anything about a pain scale, there's 0, which means no pain, all the way to 10, which means the maximum pain you've ever felt in your life, kind of like slamming your thumb in a car door. That's where 10 is. So people may be in various positions on that scale. You may be at a 4 and that may be extreme amount of pain for you. Some people may be at a 7 and may be like, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm okay. This is tolerable for me. Either way, you will fall somewhere on that pain scale. You will not be at a 0. 0 is like me right now, not having anything done. So you won't be there. Even when you take your Percocet or your pain medicine, it will not get you to a 0. In actuality, it might make you sleepy, it make you fall asleep, and therefore you don't even think about it, and then you wake up and you're still in pain. So wrap your mind around that. Wrap your mind around that. I did a video not too long ago. I'll kind of link that into the above right here, where it talks solely about pain and kind of expecting to have pain, but you will for sure have pain or discomfort. So that's something that we're gonna have to work out together, all right? And number 3, the third thing that I think you should expect when having a BBL is that you are going to need some type of assistance, regardless of where you are, whether you're at home, whether you're at an Airbnb, whether you're at a recovery house. You need some type of assistance. And that could be as simple as helping you put a shirt on. That could be as simple as getting you water. That could be anything. You're going to need extra hands. So many people who come to Shapes Recovery House, they're so thankful that they did, because not only do they have assistance, but they have the pressure of making decisions that off of them. So for example, whether they should take a shower right now in the morning or whether they should wait till later. You have a sounding board, and you have someone to kind of talk the day out with you, or talk through the day and the plan of day with you. When you're at home, that may be overwhelming. You have to deal with oozing, you have to deal with pain. Now you have to make a decision on your own. That may be a lot for your recovery. So just reevaluate whether you have good assistance at home or whether you're going to be surrounded by toxic family members who are really not understanding why you had this surgery in the first place. So really assess how you're going to recover in the environment you're going to recover in. I'm going to add a 4th bonus tip. This is just kind of a sidebar, but I think it's very, very important to tell you guys. When you are in your recovery journey, it is exactly that. You are to recover and relax. A lot of people want to operate at 100%, and it's just not realistic at all. You're not going to be able to do that. You need to chill out, relax. You need to be hydrating yourself with water. You need to be eating foods that are feeding the fat and that are healthy for you. And you just need to be resting. You need to rest. Your body has to figure out what just happened, and you need to relax and let your body heal and rejuvenate. Just think of it like this. When you're in the hospital, a lot of people in the hospital are in the bed, they're relaxing, they're resting. Not to be confused with staying in the bed all day. You do need to get up and walk and kind of move your blood flow or circulate your blood. But for the majority of the part, you need to relax, rest your mind. No stress, no ringing phones, no arguing with your sister, no family drama. You literally need to relax. Very, very important. All right, you guys, so those are my top 3 expectations, and really my only 3 expectations that I think you should have going into your BBL procedure. A lot of the time, social media, celebrities, they glamorize this procedure, and it makes you feel like you can just have your procedure one day and then the very next day be on the beach with a drink. I'm telling you guys, that is not the case. That's so far from the reality of the situation. And I don't want you guys to be blindsided during your recovery period. If you think that this is going to be a piece of cake, you are going to be in for a rude awakening. So toss all the expectations that you think and that your friends had and that, whoever had when they had their BBL. 3 things. Go into your BBL with these 3 expectations, and then however your journey plays out is however it plays out. You won't be let down, or you won't be swayed either way. You will just have no expectations, and your journey will be what it will be. So I hope this video helped. If you have any questions or anything, you can message me, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Mwah.